That's so funny. That's an inside joke, guys.
Come here, Mr. Puckets. You're gonna turn this on now?
Yep.
Should I say before you turn it on? I can say, "Hey, congratulations, everybody! You made the cut. You got to be here today."
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I need to say that before he turns on the recording.
They weren't listening.
I know. So good. That's good. That sets the bar low for me to get through this.
You turn it on?
I turned it on.
We all tested it and everything?
Oh, no, see, you're getting dripped on, bro. Come here. Come toward me. You're getting soaked. There you go.
Okay.
Right there. Don't back up any more than that.
All right.
And make sure.
I'll have you shift a little to the left when he's done.
Yep, go ahead and go where you need.
To the left. Good. And then come in a little to
All right, I'm going to check them real quick. And then
Yeah, he looks thinner on there.
Yeah, and this is okay because it looks like she's cut off. She's not. She's
Yeah.
not. It doesn't show the whole frame.
Okay.
We think, wow, this is.
Are we
awesome.
too close? Can you get to your thing?
I didn't realize we could be this intimate.
We are this intimate.
I know. I'm like, man, this is. I feel like there's not much personal space up here.
Don't
I'm good. I'm good. That's okay. I'm good. If I get a little. Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. Oh, okay. All right.
Do you want me to?
Well, here, let's put it in the middle. See how that goes.
Okay, yeah, let me look at it. I'll readjust it. Get over there.
Get everything just right.
And if we're both kind of cut off on each side, that's fine
Yeah,
because there's
that's
more
what I'm
frame.
doing.
You're awesome. How's that?
You got it.
Cool.
Okay.
You ready?
No.
No.
Yes.
All right. We're ready.
Modern wedding.
Okay.
I like it.
So, welcome everybody. Very excited, like genuinely excited to be here today, part of this moment with you all. Like, obviously, you have this extraordinary group of people, talent, beauty, which really is just a reflection of you two and what you've surrounded yourselves with. And we're very genuinely excited to be here, part of this. So today we'll start off. I'm going to try to tell this a little bit of a story, to have some themes, and my hope is that when we walk away from this, the story, the way it's told, will be meaningful and imprint the love on everyone's heart as a part of this moment today. So the story will include some themes of wisdom, work, virtues, and love is how the story will be told. So obviously it's remarkable to be here, a part of this rich, truly mountaintop experience. Moments like this don't just happen, obviously. They're all too sporadic, but certainly essential moments of a journey and elements of an amazing story that's being told. And make no mistake, moments like this take a lot of work. So the truth of it taking a lot of work really comes from, it's found in a lot of different places, but for me, it really resounds in what I like to call ancient wisdom. So there are certain elements of ancient wisdom that I'm going to share as part of the story today that we go through, and written by several folks throughout history. So hopefully these reign true. Any guests? Are there any guests that were
invited? Yeah, I'm sure.
No? No? Okay.
While we have this moment, I'm going to shift you guys just a tad.
Okay.
So I'm going to kind of angle you a little
I'm like,
more this way.
is there a surprise you didn't tell me?
Don't back up any further, though.
I'm going to fix your hair.
Perfect.
Am I good still?
Yes, you're
Do
good.
I need to go ask about this man? He has the top to the spa in his truck, and I do not want him to come in. I'm going to go control the situation.
You want an umbrella, Amanda?
Yeah, kiss me.
Pause.
Pause.
I'm going to go change up my lens. I'll be right back.
Okay. That was unexpected.
I know, that's a little irritating.
Yeah, that was not communicated to us, that we would be getting a visitor. You're doing great, brother.
That was a little nerve-wracking with the truck coming down. I'm like, do I keep going? What's going on?
So sorry.
What are you sorry about?
No, this is
And that was nothing.
This is life.
this is perfect for us.
This is life, honey. This is wonderful. Nothing bad, nothing, yeah, it's all fun.
You notice all the little gnats around here?
Yeah.
Those little gnats. She said that Sergeant Taylor said that it's just that's the thing, like year-round gnats. I know.
Me? Me? Yeah, it like caught because it's like,
Well, yeah.
Right there.
Yeah,
What do you-
and I could hear it. I could hear it before I saw it. I was like, what? That just sounds like a vehicle.
I just told him he was gonna rip and
He needed what?
done.
It's good. Don't worry about it. Just
Okay.
Don't not back up. That water is pouring behind you.
So sorry, man.
Okay.
Good Lord.
I love it. And
I was like, well, we're actually in the middle of a wedding. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Okay.
Yeah, the poor guy, I actually feel sorry for him. He's like, yeah.
He's like, oh my God.
oh my gosh.
And
Okay.
Okay, here we go. All right, back
Places.
to our
Places,
story.
Back to the story.
Back
Did
to
you
the
pause
story.
this, Taylor? Is it going still?
it's going.
Okay.
Okay. Good thing for editing room floors.
Excellent.
We're all
Do you
good.
want to hold hands?
Yeah, hold hands. Please join
Oh,
hands
never
Please
done-
join hands.
as we go through the ceremony
I've
here.
never done this. Makes me feel all gooey inside.
Speak up. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So obviously, we want to tell a story about using words from ancient wisdom as we go, and again do our themes as we go through. We're going to wait till our guest drives back up the hill.
Yeah. Everybody wave.
Everybody wave.
Lord.
This is beautiful. Okay, this is good. I love it.
He's going
He's
as fast
gone.
as he can.
You're like,
Poor guy.
awesome.
He's like, oh crap. Okay.
Where
Okay.
were we?
Here, where were we? Telling the story, ancient wisdom. Here we go. All right, so here we go. So the first part of this is when we talk about work, I found these words I wanted to share with you. The first part is written by a guy named Seneca, who was a wise Stoic, advisor to Nero in Rome, lived an incredible life, and was really a philosopher, spent a lot of time thinking about the meaning of work, the meaning of life, and these are just some words that he shared that I thought were appropriate. It says this: good people will do what they find honorable to do, even if it requires hard work. They will do it even if it causes them injury. They do it even if it brings them danger. Nothing will deter them from doing what is honorable. So there's wisdom and reward in doing the work. That's the words. Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic philosopher, Roman emperor, clothed in immense power, once wrote this: when you first rise in the morning, tell yourself, I will encounter busybodies. I will encounter ingrates, egomaniacs, liars, jealous people, and cranks. In our house, that's usually happens by 11 a.m. some days, and we work through that.
Yeah.
We work through that. So you find all these things. They are all stricken with the afflictions because they don't know the difference between good and evil. Because I understood the beauty of good and ugliness, I know that these wrongdoers are, of course, akin to me. That no one can do me harm or implement me in the ugliness, nor can I be angry at my relatives or hate them. For we are made for cooperation. So there is wisdom and reward in finding a way to do the work together. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, born a slave, lived out throughout hardship, was a master of self-compassion and understanding. His words were, keep this thought at the ready at daybreak, throughout the day and night. There is only one path to happiness, and that is giving up all which is outside your sphere of choice, regarding nothing else in your possession, surrendering all else to God and fortune. There's wisdom and reward in knowing that faith in the work is as powerful as the work itself. So some might argue or say, am I doing the work? How do I know if it's working? right? If I'm doing all this, how do I know if it's working? Is ancient wisdom even a thing? You might be asking yourself those things. I think it can be evidenced and felt in the living words which speak to the fruit of the Spirit. So these words are simple and derived from another ancient and wise text, Galatians 5. And these words are meaningful to both Stephen and Andrea as they shared with me how they feel about these virtues. The words, as written, are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. The words as lived represent the virtues which are the foundation of a lasting union. So in my final comments, I love what Marcus Aurelius had to say about the soul. His perspective, I think, is very informative. The soul, yeah, you can look at each other on this part.
Okay.
And just hear these. I want you to hear these words, okay? The soul is a sphere true to itself. It neither projects itself toward any external thing, nor does it collapse on itself. But instead, it radiates a light which shows itself the truth of all things and the truth in itself. We are so joyful that each of you and that your truths have brought you together and into our lives. I take the liberty now of speaking to this entire group that we are standing before such extraordinary independent souls partnering together to do the most interdependent of all human activities. So it's our pledge as a group to you that as you both seek to search and travel and explore together, we pledge to celebrate every mountaintop experience with you. We also pledge to celebrate every truth that you find along the way. And we will certainly enjoy and cherish basking in the warm glow of your radiance together. So we will now have the exchange of vows and the exchange of rings. So as an official acknowledgement to those gathered here, do you, Andrea, take Stephen to be your husband?
I do.
Please share your vows.
You were worried?
Yeah, no. I grabbed yours by accident.
Do you want to just put it on your own hand since you have it? No, just kidding.
Did this one.
Okay.
You get, yeah, there you go.
There we go. I wrote you a little novel.
Okay.
I have walked a road full of pitfalls, twists, and turns, cliff edges, dark and lonely pathways, and sometimes cascading views. The road has not been an easy one on me. I have worked to become wiser and kinder through these trials, but I tend to have deep insecurities, trust issues, and often feel that I'm not good enough. And those often show up most prominently when you're in a relationship. From the moment I met you, you have forced me, and I do mean forced me, to look at the world, at myself, at the road behind me and before me, with eyes wide open, my mind full of wonder, my intellect full of questions, and my heart vulnerable. It hasn't been easy on you to push me. Like a boulder uphill both ways. And I have become misshapen. After all, I'm not young anymore. I have been willing to work and to grow my whole life, but some growth can only happen with another person. Someone who can challenge you and encourage you, work with you, learn with you, and fight for you. And over these few years, I have experienced more peace, more joy, more love, more adventure, more wonder, more dreaming, more healing, and more growth than I ever thought I could in this life. You have been instrumental in my work to heal my heart and mind. And as I stand before you today, our siblings here, and our family and friends back home, I will continue to grow and work to be the best me. To be vulnerable and full of wonder and dreams, full of hope and expectations and adventure. I will be your cheerleader, your support, your teammate, your navigator, your partner through whatever life brings us. I will offer what wisdom and guidance I can to your and Ashley's children. To be a support, encourager, and collaborator with your partnership in parenting. I want our lives to bless others in any way we can. To encourage others to seek adventure, to grow, to love deeply, and be kind and good, and promote peace wherever we go and whoever we encounter. I love you today. I'll choose to love you tomorrow, and hopefully, if I have anything to say about it, forever.
That's amazing. Stephen, as an official acknowledgement to all those gathered here today, do you take Andrea as your wife?
I do.
Yes.
Especially after that.
Especially that. Exchange your vows and your ring. Yeah, that's amazing.
And I thought I was going to be so much shorter than you. Maybe say it really slow so it seems long.
Am I right? Andrea, you have taught me so much about empathy, compassion, and what true intimacy is. To accept one another as we are has been the key that has unlocked my heart and allowed me to experience the vulnerable connection that I always dreamed for. You have a heart full of courage that believes in the power of love to overcome evil. And you deserve to have it cherished and protected. With our families as witnesses, I promise to not only love, support, and protect you, but to also place value and weight on your thoughts, on your opinions, on your feelings, and to always strive to see this world through your eyes, to know you deeper, more intimately, that I might love you more completely. Although I can't promise that our relationship will always be free of conflict, I promise it will be free of neglect and abuse, and I will work to be skilled at compromise and understanding, so that even in the midst of a debate or a disagreement, which is kind of unlikely, you will feel heard, understood, and safe. Friction produces heat, and I will work to ensure these moments result in our fire being kindled, and we move forward with our intimacy running ever deeper. I choose you as my companion through life, and as such, you are prioritized over all others. You are prioritized over all others. My physical, my emotional intimacy is reserved for you alone. I promise to always be honest with you, to show my true self, and to give you a safe place to do the same without fear of shame or guilt or judgment. You are brilliant and compassionate. You elevate everyone around you, and no one more than me. To be loved so genuinely, with such honesty and affection, exceeds all I ever hoped for. To have a friend and companion with whom I can travel this world, go on incredible adventures, enjoy intellectually stimulating conversation, and just be alone together has surpassed my wildest dreams. I will strive to enrich your life, to help you fulfill your dreams with my time, my attention, my energy, and my money.
And I'll get as much of that as I can. Andrea, I promise to support, care for, and love you for the rest of your life.
Amen.
Okay. With the exchange of vows and the exchange of rings, and by the power vested me in the state of North Carolina, I now present you as Mr. and Mrs. Stephen Day. Stephen, you may kiss your bride. On the mouth, tongue or no tongue, is totally your choice. Yay!
I did not know I was going to cry that much.
I thought you did amazing.
Okay.
Thank you all for coming
Gosh, thanks guys for letting us
North
share
Carolina
this.
to see us tonight.
Oh.
I know. It's like,
She just jumped in there.
I love you so much.
I just want to make you proud.
Oh, you do every day. Congratulations, Papa. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud. Y'all, you're just going to have such a great life. You know?
Yeah.
You get to be happy. Are they good? Yeah. Okay, good. I'm not going to get calls about why are they mean to me.
No.
You know? Love you, sister. Love having a sister finally. I know you have a sister. I know that I finally have a sister. Y'all are just, you're just so for each other, and I couldn't be more happy. You're just amazing. You're just amazing. I love you so much. I love you too. So glad you're in the family.
Daniel.
Come here, beautiful.
Thank you.
You're so very welcome. Thank you so much.
It out of the park.
So glad you were here. We're about to get it too.
And thank you for capturing it all.
Yes,
Okay, so Taylor, you just direct us at this point. If you want us to stand back in the spot or whatever.
So I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
go
get wet.
swap out from the video and go swap out cameras to this one, and then we'll start doing some photos. But I will have you guys kind of do some ceremony.